Hi, I'm Angela and Cathy, and our instructor here. And we want to talk about make our word and trading card game. And we separate into this part, include TCG map, U3 NPC storyline, class profession, and U4 NPC storyline and class and profession and reward items. Then the final is challenges.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Cathy from National Shanghai University of Education. So I'll start to introduce both of the maps. First one out. First, the courses we take design for is for college English. So it's for Unit 3 and Unit 4. For Unit 3 is 30 days without the internet. It's a self-experiment. And for Unit 4 is making history through scientific training and willpower. So for Unit 3, there are two kind of quests. The first one is the main quest, which is the totally as same as the content in the textbook, and the side quest, which is for the cool down time for students. And there are 21 quests in main quest and 19 exercise and 11 NPCs. And for cool down time, there are 18 quests, 12 exercise, and 7 NPC. And for the side quest, it's different from this one, and it's more complicated, not complicated, but it's different. So Andrea will explain further by demonstrating it. And for Unit 3, there are 18 quests, 16 exercise, and 8 NPC. And all of the content are as same as the textbook because Professor Long extra, and the exercise are all the same. So when designing for both of the maps, because Professor Long asked for the totally same, so I think and she asked for when designing for this, both of the maps were designed by first personal perspective, which when players go into the map, they will feel that they are directly experience the content in the textbook. And both map size are 18 times 22, which you might think is so big because I put some real world setting like park, like park and basketball court, schools, library. So I hope it can. This kind of spaces occupy larger spaces in reality. So, for example, there are schools. So schools should not be just like a little building. So I put a lot of building, which means different academic building, which is a larger schools.
No,
so this is the map we can combine together. So for original layout, both maps couldn't combine because for original one in Unit 3, water is by this side and the park is by this side. So they can't connect together. And after Professor Smyga's suggestion, I moved the water here and moved the park here. So you can see the sea can connect together. And so this is the revised layout they can put into a bigger map. And also I create cruise ship as the portal. So they can move from Unit 3 to Unit 4 and Unit 4 to Unit 3. So this is the birthplace. So you can search 30 days without internet, and when you're inside, so you're in this place. So this is the bigger one. And this is the making history. Unit 4 map birthplace is here. So this is the birthplace, and they can come here to take the cruise ship, and here is the birthplace. So just as I mentioned, there are portals for both maps. You can travel from Unit 3 to Unit 4, Unit 4 to Unit 3, and it costs 1,200. Yes.
It's a microphone. This is not a microphone. It is the Cathy down and Cathy up in the phone. Okay, no, but it's good. It's get used to thing doing this.
So when I'm designing for NPC, I got some challenge because I have to match the content exactly and also include all while making the game fun. So I thought of the games I play when I little. There are different characteristic and tone for different NPC, which make the NPC more lively. And so I suggest this idea to Professor No, and surprisingly she loves it. So in the end, I changed all of the prologue, changed all of the response to mix the NPC's characteristic. And the NPC creation is by ChatGPT, and I checked there's no copyright concerns. So because there are so many NPC and so many characteristics I have to think about, so I inspire from people around me. So later I'll show my NPC and you can guess who's my inspiration. Oh, next page. Okay, so this is using 3 NPC. So you can see there are human NPC and sub-object NPC. So there's difference. I'll introduce this object NPC first. So why there's an object NPC? Because some NPC is used for sharing information to the players, and some reflect inner thoughts and emotion, because it's weird if I create an NPC called my inner self. So I just create this object to interact with the players, that they can show their inner thoughts and emotions. So this is the human characters. So they got, just as I mentioned, they got different characteristics that it affects their dialogue and their successful and failure responses. So this one
Cathy.
totally the same. Totally the same. Okay. And this one is from Angela.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
This one's sexy, me.
Okay.
Okay, and this one is from
our boyfriend.
our not boyfriend, the athlete we like. Yes. So it's Italy mix French.
That is good.
Combined together.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Italian.
Yes, Italian.
Okay.
And this is the side quest which Angela will talk about it later. And I would like to show some NPC, for example, like mobile, because mobile is because mobile is going to be turned up. So
No, because your earlier page. Always.
okay, so the mobile is a little in the temper, because the players are going to turn up it. So when players got success answer, then he will get upset. He'll say, okay, I can't believe you're going to shut me down. But if the players got answer wrong, he'll say, haha, wrong again, like this. So there are different response for different character, because they have different personality.
That is what he said.
Yes. Yes.
No, you don't need to go to that page. You know, no, I mean, okay, anyway, nothing you cannot understand, so that is good.
Okay, so this is the youth research. I'll just briefly go through the story. So first they will meet the guide, and it will start the introduction. So it's one in the days before. So this is from the textbook, and I change it into more interesting way to introduce this map. So and he will meet the old guy, and so you can see in the last sentence it will shows the location. So after turning home, the mobile the players will have a conversation with the mobile, which I can show why I say it's reflecting inner conflict, because this is from the content in the story. So you can see that the main character didn't feel good he or she feel uncomfortable, unpleasant, and he or she really need her phone, and it can be rough, but it's certainly possible. So you can see that mobile apps, the mobile apps, why didn't you use me in so long? So you can see the player's determination that I decided to turn off you. And mobile said, are you kidding me? 30 days without the internet, ha ha ha, you really think you can do that? No way. So it shows the conflict. And the player will say, just wait and see. So it's certainly possible. That's the way I reflect the inner conflict. So this is the newspaper character, which I say to show the information. So this is also from the content. So I found that in the content last sentence it said read the sports section. So I thought, okay, Unit 4, the Unit 4 is about athletes. So I also put swimming here, which the Unit 4 content it is. So there's a little foreshadowing for Unit 4. And you can see that these here are reporter Cathy and Angela. So it's so cute. So the next one, and she meet and Chihuahua neighbor, and they go to
Good name.
they go to library together. So she start reading and meet the character Boo. So Boo is also a object character that Boo also asks the player, how do you feel? And players will answer like this, same as the content in the book. So it's reflecting inner monologue. And then they meet their friends here. So this basketball court is also the object which send the information. So it's like a reminder. Like the players may not remember that in the beginning of the story, they have Scotty asks if we can play the basketball together. And when the players see the basketball court, she's like, oh, I have a promise with Scotty. So you can see Scotty so happy. Hey, I'm so happy you invited me. So this is used for the reminder for the player. And then players will go home and meet the senior Lorenzo Marchand. So they will come here and they will talk about her experience. And Marchand will ask, hey, would you like to go through another trip, next map, another adventure? So they will come here, which is, do you remember our portal? Yes. So they will meet Captain Hook here. And Captain Hook got a portal time.
Catch your voice.
Catch your voice, he will say ho ho ho. So every sentence, Captain Hook will begin with ho ho. So this is also the portal. I want to draw again. Okay. So here I got the portals, two portal for Unit 3. So first one is the library to basketball court is for building portal. Then it's basketball court to sweet home and it's also building portal. So for Unit 4 it's different because I add the NPC to the area, but I think I have the little problem about this one because when NPC bring player to the arena, it shows that the NPC is not here. So maybe if I have more time, I can figure out this one. So when NPC bring the player to arena, it will cost $500. Yes, I just want to design like a different types from building and the NPC. So here I also have create the external link. Because I found that it can have the external link for the NPC player, and to click in this link, you can also have the video here. It talks about the athlete in China, and he set the world record in Olympics in Tokyo. Okay. So this one. So next one is the. Okay, so the reason why I want to say the portal is that you can see that when player is here
and then they need to travel to here. It's the long distance, right? So it's the reason why I want to set this portal first for the first one, and player also can choose either way for walk along by themselves or just use the travel button to travel to the next destination. And then is the correlation. And the reason why I want to set the 1,200 is that because when player finish the class, they can get enough money. So I think $150,000 won't get too much. And it also have the NPC to let player to bring to Unit 4, and also the same NPC bring to the Unit 3. Also, okay, so here I designed the profession part for 4 level. First is freshman, then sophomore, junior, and senior. So when I want to join the freshman, the player can totally join this profession at the first site. Then how to become sophomore, you need to meet the requirement of freshman on 1,220 XP. Yes, and the following is the standard. Okay, so I also set the level for the quest. So the quest, it didn't have the level for each one. So the reason why I set the least level is that for example, I have 21 quests, and then I just 除以它 equal. Yes, I just set them equal. So I set in 4 parts, so it's 21 to 4. Yes, it will be like this. But each class, so for class 1 to 6, level 0, and so on and so forth. And then each profession has the leading NPC. So the first is the old man, and then it's the NBA NPC. So here is to say that if you didn't meet the requirement of 30 freshmen, 1,220 XP, you can join the 30 sophomore. So we'll move on to quest. U3 has 21 quests set into 3 parts. I designed the choose one, close test, text long answers, and combine rewrite sentences, translation into English, and then the opening questions. So the differences between, I also add the profession XP. The differences is that you can see the differences. It has plus 50, plus 100, right? I just depends on my knowledge of the quest difficulties. So the numbers will be like this. Yes. So I think the choose one will be the basic level. Here, the example, and then it's the closed task. For student need to fill in the blanks here for 1 vocabulary. Then is the combine and rewrite sentences, and these are the answers. And it plus 150, and translation into English. Actually, we have the version of translating to Chinese, but the system didn't work, so it also accepts English. So I changed this one to both have translate into English, and it plus 108. And then is the opening questions. It says that after students experience this map, and how did they feel, their emotion, their expression about this map. Also for Unit 3 and Unit 4. And because it's talk about their emotions, so I add plus 200 is the highest points. Okay, so I also designed the side quest for 12. It's a school for students to review the questions on the textbook. So here I didn't add the profession XP. It also lets students to review the test. So it also have these 3 is the same as Unit 3, but the differences between closed tests is that you can see the previous one only has 1 blank, right? But here, level up, students need to fill in like 5 to 6 blanks, and they can choose from A to F options. and then is the demonstration. Because of time, so I screenshot, right? So here is the screenshot I did. This class, this part is the important class that I think in Unit 3. So this one is using newspaper at one of the location. So player needs to get the newspaper first, then using it at here. Okay, maybe demonstration. Okay, address. Okay, so if player is here, 30 days without internet, and then I accept the class, and then I have to have the answer, and I got the newspaper, right? Then I can see my bag. Yes, I have one newspaper, then let's go home. Using newspaper at home. Okay, so they say the newspaper can only be used at here. And then you can see the newspaper will gone. Is that complete? Yes, gone, right? So I got the experience and profession. That means the player have already read the newspaper. Yes. And then I just use the map for demonstration. Okay, so next one is the player service. So the reason why I want to design for this one is that every time I play game, I usually get stuck in the game, and I usually want the hint. So here, hint is for free. No, absolutely not. So I want the player to pay something for that. So, but the mega token is also can reward it from the main quest. Yes, I occasionally design some NPC can give the mega token. So if you don't have one, you can buy it from here. Maybe I will have the, yes, and here has the greeting, how may I help you, and how should I do after question 1. So I separate into 6 customer service, player service. So each consultant has different questions. Then it said, I found it, but if you have the mega, so the consultant needs mega token. And then, okay, so next step, okay, so they show that player needs to move on to question 2. And then, yay, the service also take my mega token. It says, oh, you buy my information, we exchange the information. Okay, and next one is the portal. Portal is right here. So I set up the level for 1200 and level 2, and the portal land is harbor. And here I also want to have this class is about the text of is the yes. Okay. Is the text on answers of about the yes. How do you feel about 30 days? And this one I didn't set the percentage because the answers depends on each student's feelings about experiencing the map. Okay, so next one will be the okay, so let's move on to uniform. Okay.
Sorry for a time. We'll be quick. It's already page 56 out of 93. So there are the same character here, our boyfriend, Captain Cook. And these are the NPC for Unit 4, which the main character Stu, which is Stu Bing-Tian, and his Captain are Randy, Huntington, and Bolt, and Shoes, and Queen and Honey, and Scoreboard and Champion. So this is the birthplace which the players will go here. They will take the ship here. And then the captain will say welcome. And the senior will say, I heard Su Bing-Tian is in the training field. So they will go to the training field here. So they will meet Su Bing-Tian here. They will train together. So for this part, this is a training field. I create for this storyline. I think it's special for me because I hope players can not only interact with NPC, but also they can interact with the map. So this is my concept picture. They will run from here, 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 and here. And at first, I designed that they can go to every spot and got different experience. But in the end, we design for the reward item is the food because it takes a lot of steps here. So you might think taking this map is boring. So I said reward to motivate students so they can try to training with soup. So this part Su Bingtian he twisted his ankle. So this is also from the content in the story. So next one, and they will move here for the therapist, and the therapist will ask the player to come to Honey to answer some questions and get some reward item, which is the energy drinks that they can deliver to Su. And before they meet Su, they will meet coach. So they have to answer some questions, then they can know where is Su. So Su is here preparing for the competition, and after talking to Su, players will go to the spectator area to watch the sport. Yes. So they will also meet both. So this part spectator area, they will there's video link which Angela just showed, which connected to Su Bingtian's video. So for this one, we designed for this one is because this is spectator area. So the function is that players can really actually see Su Bingtian's running video. And this is the scoreboard, which shows that in 2021 Tokyo Olympics men's 100-mile final, Su Bingtian set an ancient record. So they will go to this spot to watch Su's interview. So here's Su's interview, and for the interview part, I reference from the actual reporter's news. So this is from the news, and this Chinese is from the news, which is actually told by Su Bingtian. So I translated it into English and put it into our prologue. So this is in the end, the players will win the champion with Su. So the NPC will be the champion, and it will say, "You did it, I'm proud of you." Not just for the result, but for hard work you put in. This shows how champions are made. So this is the end of the Unit 4 storyline. Okay, so move on to the profession. So profession, player at the first time will join the junior at first when the player get into the uniform map, and then the same requirement I said here, and then I also set up the level for 17 quests. So the leading NPC will be Captain Hook and Queen. And the green one will be that, okay, player, you success, so you can join the 30 senior. Then here, yes, I have already completed the whole map for Unit 3 and Unit 4. So if the player shows the screen like this, it will mean that yes, you success. Then also have the same quest, but the differences are the textual meaning optional. So here I add 80, because the differences between the choose one is that it has the long text a little bit from the between the choose one, right? So I just add more scores for that. Then is the design. So I also designed the bold font in order to distinguish it from the character and dialogue, because at the first sight I see, oh, it's too many words. So here, players can easily read. Then is the bold font between instructional quest and the questions. So it has a bold font. Then it's the original text. Then is the also the another HTML is the bold font for blue color for the each
NPC location and building I also designed for this one. And this one is a little bit special because of the storyline. So I turn it to pink color for the love bubble. Okay, so here is the success and failure for the first draft. I just added into the quest. Then it's my reward items. So I separate into different amounts, 100, 200, and 300. And it also given by different NPCs. And the gift is I designed 7 items. So gift is for not function is for the storyline. It caters to the storyline. So I just let the NPC give them to that. And it's the tool I designed too that I shown before is the using newspaper at home and using mega token for exchange the information. Then let's have a quick demonstration. So let's go to the harbor. Yes, we get into Unit 4. Then here has the external link that we just said before. So you can open link here, little blue. And you can also have details. So you can click in the link and it will have the video. Okay, so this is from boss. And the next one is the shoes. The shoes NPC. We say that we want players to experience that we are the player are actually experience the racing field with Sue, right? So here, so after this prologue, they will say, oh, okay, please head to 6018, the location. Then, okay, please head to 1620. Okay, then please head to 1020. Okay, you finish. Finally, okay, 1018. Yes, will be like this. Okay, so almost there. Okay, because I also have the screenshot, so that's for your. And then okay, let's have some Easter egg, okay? Yes! Yes, it's our teacher and Jenny. Okay, so I will show you the hot balloon. So I have already created this one hot balloon that let you guys fly in the sky and to enjoy to experience this map. Yes. And hot balloon is here and you also have the quest. Yes. Yeah, welcome to the world. You can have your own space. Okay, and quest accepted. Yes, you give a hug and a heart. Okay, good. And also, we also create a boat to cruise ship to travel through, and then the newspaper stand that Tiffany created to us. That from the old man. Yes, and the above our presentation. Thank you.